genuinely almost threw up that time. Possible ice on road. It is bloody freezing. It is so cold. Right, it is freezing, like I've just shown you. It says it's 2 degrees, and I mean, it was snowing in the morning, and I've been seeing all sorts of videos back at my old uni up in Loughborough. So much snow as well. Yeah, last year when I was doing my final year, I don't think it snowed a single day. So yeah, I have to take that out, unfortunately, and move on. But yeah, we are back today for what are we doing today? Today is going to be more. It's technically a rest day, but not really because we're still getting in the gym. What it's going to be more of is just cardio, a lot of core work, and some stretching and mobility exercises. But I thought rather than not upload, I thought let's just record it anyway. Yeah, reason being today's meant to be legs, but yeah, I had football yesterday, and although my legs aren't like completely destroyed, my hamstrings are feeling a little bit tight still. So yeah, leg days, don't worry, definitely not skipped, just delayed by 1 day. So we're going to hit legs tomorrow instead. But I thought today, in that case, let's just do a nice different type of session. So I think that is the plan. Don't think there's much else to say. So in that case, let's get in the gym and then see what we're up to first. Okay, starting off on the bike. I think plan is going to be 20 minutes on the bike, maybe 30. I can be bothered to go for a little bit more, but yeah, definitely very, very light session today. And the time is 9:45 almost. Definitely a lot more busy than what I'm used to for this gym. Usually I come in here, there's about, how many people? About 10. Now there's, well, yeah, just a lot more, but that's fine. We've still got our bike, and luckily this is luckily or unlucky, depending on how you're looking at it. This is the only one that is left. The other one is out of order, and all the other bikes, I don't know, I'm just not a fan of. These are like, I don't know if they're like the more proper ones. I don't know, but I just prefer these bikes a lot more. So yeah, got a bit lucky with that. Got the last one, but yeah, I think it comes off 15-20 minutes on the bike. Should be pretty good. Then I'll probably get into some sort of static or dynamic stretches, but yeah, I'll see. Okay, typically you'd see me, I'd have the cinematic feature on my phone, but I don't think it would quite get everything in shot what we're doing. Anyway, what we're doing now is I've just done half-hour cardio and a lot of good stretches, but now I want to work on my hip flexors. Reason being, A, just get stronger hip flexors, but B, also good for the posture. So yeah, I done some research. Stretching, very good. So done some hip flexor stretches already, but also learning how to strengthen them is also key. So I found a little exercise. I've done it a few times now. What we're doing here, we've got a kettlebell. You should be able to see it, and we're literally gonna hang off the bar. So if you're someone that struggles with just dead hangs in general, then exercise is probably not for you. There's loads of different variations, to be fair, but this is one that's been working for me. And we're gonna just dead hang, and then we're gonna get the kettlebell attached to like my foot that way, so it's trapped, and we're just gonna drag it up, just purely trying to use our hip flexors. I'm gonna go 3 sets, 10 reps, nothing too intense, literally just controlling the weight. Yeah, as opposed to a lot of other training you've seen me do on this channel, this is a lot more just relaxed, focusing on just strengthening bit by bit. So that's exactly what we're going to do. 10 reps ish on each side, and that's about it. There's 10. Gonna do the same on the other side. But yeah, as you can see, if you need a rest during the set to just let your forearms recover a little bit, then that's perfectly fine. Like I say, not too high intensity, nice and controlled. And do 10 more on the other side. Then we'll move on to something else. I'm not sure yet what exactly, but whatever it is, I'll see for that. Okay, from hip flexors, we're going to go with some resistance band work, but not for the hips, to open up the chest. So what we're doing, I've already done it for about 30 seconds, but yeah, no more than 1-2 minutes spent on this really. Nice and simple. And get a band. If you don't have a band, a towel will work also. But the reason I like the band is you can get this sort of inverted grip, so you can hold it that way. That way it's a little bit easier to adjust to know how tight you want it. And yeah, practically all you're going to do, you're going to get the band out ahead of you and over and back over your shoulders and bring it forward. And do that just for about a minute. That's what I'm doing. And this will not only help to straighten your posture, however, there's a few other different good things about this. Is what it does is it helps open up your chest, and if your shoulders are quite rounded forward, brings them back. And then I've spoken about this in a few videos actually on for chest days. I've focused a lot more recently on any chest pressing movement to open up my chest, and that way you are pressing a lot more with your actual chest rather than engaging your front delts. And so this is a great exercise which can help, naturally have your shoulders a bit further back, which can help in any of those movements for chest days. So yeah, I'm going to do another for like 30 seconds up to a minute of this, and then we'll move on to, I'm not sure what next, but whatever it is, we'll see for that. Okay, next up, probably the most intense exercise throughout this whole, can't really call it a workout, but sort of workout is these are low back. I don't really know what the official name is for these, but what we're going to do here is 8 reps. We're going to go for 3 sets of just let them. It will probably be easier just to show you rather than trying to explain it, but 3 sets of whatever these are, and then yeah, focuses on just strengthening the lower back. Once again, it's a good posture exercise, so that's what we're going to go for. I've done 1 set already. Let's get into set number 2. Good thing about this exercise is it's good for all levels. Reason being, this can adjust. So if you're finding this is a little bit difficult, I can push this all the way up, so you get much more support. This can come up to even, I think, close to your chest. So yeah, if your low back is really weakened and it needs strengthening, then I'll definitely recommend trying some of these. Yeah, they're a good exercise. And then obviously the next level is get a weight and do that same thing with a weight. But yeah, I'm not at that level yet. I've only just started doing these. Yeah, I'm going to go for 1 more set and then a couple exercises more and we'll be done. Next up, I'm going to activate those glutes. For my leg days, I don't do any glute training really. I mean, when you do squats or any press movement, I guess you do engage your glutes then, but direct glute work, I don't do any. And so with this little routine we're doing, we've got some glute work to do also. What we're doing are glute bridge holds, and I am by no means an expert at this. I've only just started doing these, so any tips or anything like that, let me know down in the comments and I'll try and implement those next time I do them. But yeah, plan here, I've already done a few reps, but yeah, I'll get into the glute bridge hold position, activate my glutes as much as possible, and then we'll lift up one leg at a time, hold it there for 3 to 5 seconds, and then keep repeating for about a minute. To be fair, I've already done half a minute, so about 30 seconds, and that should do. Probably be the last exercise before I do some core work to finish things off. So, without further ado, let's get into a few of these. Right, that will do. For those of you who have never tried this one before, it is more difficult than it looks. But yeah, that will do there. I'm going to do some cardio work, which I don't know if there's any point in recording core work, because all that's going to be is 100 crunches pretty much in sets of about 25 reps or something like that. Reason why I'm doing that is because I've been doing a little challenge, 100 crunches a day for the past month, and today is actually the penultimate day. I thought it was yesterday, but it turns out it's today. So I've got today and tomorrow, and then that will be that done. I know it's obviously not the most optimal way of training your core, but it's a fun little challenge. And yeah, end of the day, it's better than doing no core work at all, which was what I was doing before. So it's got me into the core mood. Yeah, I'm going to do those 100, and then in that case, I guess I'll see you guys back in the car. Okay, hood is staying on, and so is the coat, because like I've already said, but I'll say it again, it is so cold, genuinely freezing. That little walk is genuinely 2 minutes from my gym to my car, and I feel like I've just sat in a fridge for about an hour, but it's what it is. Anyways, if we look back on today, I feel like it was a needed rest day. I've not had a rest day for a very long time, and yeah, seeing as I had football yesterday just before my leg day. Hold on, I don't even know if you can hear anything. Hopefully now is a little bit clearer. Yeah, I feel like it was fitting to make it indicate, mate. I feel like it was fitting to make today a rest day. But regardless, got half an hour of cardio in. What else? Got core work done, some hip flexor work, some low back work, some glutes done as well. So yeah, not too bad at all. Also done like stretches for about 15 minutes, in the back and the legs and stuff. So I know tomorrow's leg day, I'll be feeling a lot better. Because yeah, I always do stretches anyway before a leg day. So I guess go on then, darling. I know it's a red light, but it seems like you're in a rush for your train. That is hilarious. Her boyfriend is about a solid 20 meters ahead. That is why you do your cardio. There you go. There's your cardio advert. In case you're ever running late for a train, the difference between making and not making that train may be if you do 15 minutes of cycling on a bike in a gym every day, But yeah, what was there to say? Yeah, I guess we can have a little chat about the importance of knowing when to rest. Because, yeah, I guess I feel like if this was probably not even a year ago, probably like half a year ago, I would have tried to push on and get a leg day in, and it probably would have been good, but would it have been up to the standards of a leg day that, or of the leg day that I'm going to do tomorrow, 99% chance not, because yeah, I wouldn't have been fully rested, and especially for hamstrings, I would not have been able to fully push myself as hard as you can. So I've said this a couple of times, the more you train, the smarter a lifter that you become, because yeah, it's just the same with anything in life, you learn through experience. So yeah, if you feel like that you're not feeling 100%, then maybe it is a sign that you should have a rest day. But don't abuse that. Do not abuse that. I mean this in a sense where if you truly know, if you're being really honest with yourself that you can't, then take a rest day. But if you're just not in the mood, and then I don't know, use something else as an excuse, then that is not what I'm trying to push here. I'm a firm believer that you don't really need rest days if you have the right split. And so for me, yeah, rest days are very, very rare. But if they are needed, they are needed. So that's why I'm not totally against them, and that's why I don't disagree with people who say that they take them. So I understand. And not everyone has the same training split as me, so that also makes sense. But yeah, for me, what? So you indicate to come into my lane and then you just go the other way. Strange behavior. Yeah, he's one of those drivers that has a pass sticker on. Who on earth has a pass sticker on their car? I would understand if it made your insurance cheaper, but it doesn't even do that. So what is the oh, I've just recently passed. Okay, we really don't care. It's not going to change anything. Yeah, if you've passed, you should be good enough to be driving. You've done your or whatever. I can't be bothered to. What I've noticed is I talk a lot about all these other cars and other drivers and how bad they are. I've realised there's actually no point in wasting my energy in talking about that. So as hard as I can, I'm going to try and not talk about that as much as possible. But yeah, regardless, I'm going to go back. See, this is a good thing about doing cardio in a bulk. My appetite now has increased a lot. I am very hungry. So despite me already having eaten so many calories throughout the day, I am honestly starving right now, and I cannot wait to get back and get another big meal in, which if you don't do your cardio, that becomes a lot more difficult, because fine, I've done half an hour on the bike, but what, I burned about 200 calories? Burning 200 calories for the benefit of feeling more hungry afterwards, being able to eat more, I feel like that is definitely a fair trade. And then of course, doing cardio is good for you and all the other different reasons, which I can't really be bothered to get into. Yeah, look, listen, if you don't want to do your cardio, I'm not going to force you to do your cardio, right? But everybody knows the benefits of doing cardio. So look, I used to be like, all of you guys that don't do cardio, I never used to do it. My friend, shout out Keith, he's the one that put me on in the first place, and I was pretty consistent with it. And then I finished uni. That carried on for another maybe week or two, and then I just stopped doing it for ages, probably for a few months, 2-3 months. And then I watch a lot of Sam Sulek videos. Pretty much every day I'll watch his, and he always goes on and on about cardio, and I was like, yeah, this guy, yeah, he's right. Can't not be skipping, double negative. Can't be skipping cardio anymore. So I got back into it, and now, yeah, I guess I'm trying to push that message forward onto you guys also. So yeah, make sure you do your cardio. That's what I'll finish off with today. But yeah, if you did enjoy the video, a bit of a different one. Oi! Bloody hell, mate. Alright, I apologise. I'll allow you, mate. But yeah, I'll leave the video there. If you did enjoy it, leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Trying to chase that 400 subs mark by the end of the year. If we could get to that, that would be really cool. And yeah, keep an eye out for that video Where did my mic drop? Oh my god. I don't know if you could hear any of what I've just said. The little fluffy thing of my mic has fallen off. I'm going to have to go back now and review this. Oh, his hands must be freezing. And review this to see if you can actually hear anything that I've said. But yeah, if you can hear what I've said, then thankfully I won't have to do another little talk. But yeah, in that case, I'm just going to leave it there. I'm going to stop waffling. You can tell I've not had pre-workout today because I am waffling too much on this talk. But yeah, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you for legs tomorrow.